Alright guys, welcome back to what I assume is going to be the last video of this Shadow of Erdtree series. If you guys missed the previous video, we finally beat Mesmer the Impaler. A surprisingly easy boss fight. Like, I think it only took me 4 tries to beat him, so... yeah, we finally acquired his flame, went to the Church of the Bud, and burnt the Shadow Tree, which allows us now access to Enir-Ilim. I think that's how you say it. It automatically teleported us to that place after we burnt it down, so that's why I have this Site of Grace here. But I think, yeah, we're just looking at now the final boss of the DLC. So wait, what is this green place I'm overlooking? Ancient Ruins... Oh, this is the one that leads to... Oh, I see. Okay, I recognize the place. I know where this is. Actually, I just want to check something before I go here. I want to see... I guess I can't go up this way because this is still covered in barbs. So my guess is we have... Yeah. No, no, please, no. I don't want to fight you. Like... These guys don't get staggered. I hate fighting. Okay, it's not too bad, but I just don't like fighting these guys at all. They're not fun. Looks like Hornsent here. So is this like a Hornsent capital, I guess? Wait, are we gonna finally see Miquella? I don't know where. We haven't seen Miquella once. I see a Grace over here. Okay. This pathway down this way. There's also staircases going up. Is this a dead end by any chance? Looks like it is, yeah, okay. Somber smithing stone. So I guess we're just gonna keep ascending all the way to the top. And... oh, I can also jump across the roof here. That might actually be the way to go. Let me just see what's around here first. Offer healing, praise the message. Alright, so that elevator is another way to go. Definitely experiencing some frame drops also. This is also another pathway. It's a pretty looking place. Broken Rune. Oh, it's you, Big Baba. Oh no, the roof leads to this. Okay, so never mind. The roof just leads to this staircase. So there's also another pathway I believe I saw. Let's see where the elevator goes. Yeah, the elevator and that. Those are the two paths I can take, so... see where this leads. Mesmer Fire, Grease. It's taking us down. Oh, this might actually take us to the Bellorat entrance, maybe? Perchance? Yeah, okay, that's how it connects. Got you, okay. So this is this path here. Okay. Which means there's only one way to go now. Alright, time to see what that big mob was protecting. Yeah, this PC performance needs to be fixed. There's like inconsistent frame drops which are very frustrating. Oh, there's a big whole mob of them. I don't like the idea of fighting that. There is something down here. Let's see where this goes. Hello. weird spirit ash. It's like bodies carved into the tree here. Oh my god, I saw you. Just a tad too late. There's more of them, yep. Kind of reminds you of exploring Lanedale a bit. Just a bit. I swear, half these items I pick up are just not worth it for me. Well, like, what am I going to do with thin beast bones? I don't craft. Oh no. I could just run past them. So these are also horn scent? Lovely. I love it. Get me out of here, get me out of here. I don't care about fighting y'all. I don't care. Alright. What's up? Spira. Summons a spiral of light that erupts at the enemy's feet. Spira is my guess. That's how you say it. I'm sorry for desecrating your waters, but I just want to get past y'all. Oh my god, they're blocking my way. Get me out of here. Oh, no. What the hell are you? Are you like a dancing lion thing? Oh no, I'm actually in a bad spot. I'm in a very bad spot. Holy shit. What the shit? Okay, this is just bullshit. Screw all of you. It's a lot of fun, Miyazaki. It's a lot of fun getting stun locked. Love it. Alright, here we go. Round 2, buddy. Oh. That was a cool attack. Like his... One more. Thank you. You don't drop anything, really. Because you were quite a unique mob. You were a mix of the warriors we keep facing that don't get stunned, And then you had like divine lion shit going on. What? How am I? Cheesy ass. Holy shit, dude. Alright, you look scary. But I'm ready. That is such cheese. Oh, okay, you managed to get it off. Cool, cool. Very, very fun. Anything hidden here? Left? No, thank you. Please tell me there's a site of grace over here. Oh, it's a Mikkeloon and a site of grace. Thank you. I abandoned here all my fears. Okay, got a lengthy set of staircases. My guess is there's gonna be some annoying ass enemies up on top of them. I'm hoping that we don't have to face those dual-wielding chakram dudes. Because those are some scary mobs. Hello. Dude. Damn. Hello, birdie. What's going on? Wait, am I supposed to be going this? I feel like I'm actually supposed to be going this way. So maybe the staircases are broken. I'm just gonna double check. Just to confirm. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Maybe there's something behind this structure. There is not. I clearly dodged. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Everything just hits hard, like hard. A lot of smithing stones towards the end of the game as well. I guess it's a good way to rank, you know, level up any new weapons you've been using. Another revered spirit blessing? Okay. Spirit ash. The Erdtree, skadoosh. I think we reached the top of the staircase. Oh, something here as well. Fragment. I think I need 2 more if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I need 1 more for level up. Hopefully I can find another one. Because I believe I'm at a shadow level 15. Blessing 15. I would not mind 16. Oh, please don't tell me we're going to face like 1 of each element. I'm out of magic. I hate fighting you all. Whatever you stand for, I hate it. Yeah, I guarantee there's gonna be one more. The wind one. Because we faced electric, we faced ice, and there's wind. I know there's a Deathblight version, but I hope that doesn't come here. That'd be horrendous. Wait, can I actually go down? Maybe it's a running jump. I hope that that guy doesn't spawn again. I don't think they should. They just feel like chunky enemies that wouldn't respawn, you know? Alright, time to do the age-old tradition of avoiding all enemies until I get my grace back. My runes back. Can't avoid you, though. Jesus Christ, they did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I can't ignore them. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay, there's a bird here, and there's this dude, I remember. And there's a guy on my right over here. Alright, they don't spawn again. That's really nice. Wait, no, they do. That's actually bullshit. Who enjoys fighting these guys? Tell me right now. Wait, where am I? Where are my runes? Oh, here they are. I feel like that's a jump I can make, but now that I know that these guys respawn, I'm not risking it. There literally is no point. Knowing my luck, there's like 7 Skadu fragments hidden in that room, right? Alright, cool. So now we've made it back to the staircases. Alright, let's see what this goes to. If it takes me back to the to a grace, I will use it. Okay, it does, right? Oh. Wait, where is this? Where am I? Strong foe ahead. Is it another lion? This guy's fighting somebody. Oh, no, no, not you! Oh my god, please heal. Oh, thank god. That is definitely a strong foe. Hopefully protecting something useful. It is useful, but it's not exciting useful, you know? Thing is there is an item on that thing. So I want to grab that as well. I missed. I got greedy. Also interesting, it doesn't go all the way down. Yeah, because that's where the cross is and the grace. Alright, let's not screw it up this time. What? Why did my character just do it? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why my character did that. Yeah, I know there's a shortcut, but yeah, I just don't want to go down. Oh, there we go. Gravebird Helm. Sure. I mean, not... Again, something I probably won't use, but... I'm going to do this. I'm also going to do this. I fully expect there to be one more of these divine mobs, whatever they're called. Fully expect. Right, so we came from... I think inside the room to the left, so this is the way to go. Yeah, there he is. See? I can even summon here, which is even more scary. Thankfully, the wind guy doesn't have any status ailments. That he can inflict. What the shit is he doing to me? Oh, thank God, oh, thank God. Horn Warrior's Great Sword. Okay. Are we done? Are we done with this annoying climb? I'm sick of all of you. Please tell me there's a grace up here. Please tell me there's a grace up here. There has to be. Oh, thank you. Erdtree fragment. I think I can level up. Yes, I can. Can I level up? Can I just level up also? I can't. I'm almost there. Actually, I can do it. Might as well, right? Dexterity. Traitor ahead. Oh, it's Leda.
It's been quite some time. It was never kindly Mikula, was it? The Erdtree was leading you all along, so that you might ascend to lordship, might come to these lands to begin with. I suppose it must be what His Eminence, or perhaps the Erdtree, desired all along. The clashing of the favored lords, such that one would prevail. So be it. If you insist upon facing Mikula the Kind, then I will run you through whoever you might be.
Oh,
Don't
come on.
tarry now.
Oh, I see. It's a boss fight. Be summoned to challenge Needle Knight Leda and her allies. Touch gold sign summon. Oh, who the hell are you? You know what? I'm actually going to summon Sanguine Noble Natan. I don't know who you are, but I'm going to summon you because it feels like... It feels like it's going to be one of those fights. Kind of reminds me of...
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane, and our allies will never allow this.
Hornsent summoned as an adversary.
Just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree, Lord of Marika, you two deserve to face the reckoning.
Alright, I need to kill you. It's more. I don't want to fight more. It's the shield dude. Why am I fighting you? Holy shit. Wait, that's insane. And my ally just came. Wow. That one-shots you? Okay. I'm gonna try this without summoning, actually. I'm gonna try this without summoning. I want to see if I can do it. Like, I feel like I'm gonna be fighting Hornsent, Moore, and Leda, maybe? Maybe one more ally.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind. Needle Knight Leda, Dryleaf Dane.
So there's gonna be
and
4
our
total to
allies
fight. Moore,
will
Dane,
never allow this.
Hornsent, and Leda herself.
The woman said it'll be. Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of Marika. You deserve to face the reckoning.
Alright, that's one down.
Tragedy this is. Mikula.
Oh my god, Scarlet Rot immediately. I think I know what Moore actually is inside. I think he's actually one of the Kindred. And Dane is here as well. Oh, they're all here. Yeah, I need to summon for this. This is a cheesy ass fight. There's no way I can fight all of you at the same time.
For speaking to you as a compatriot on the secret world of Radahn.
Like, I need to find an opening. I just can't.
Mikula the Kind will help us forget.
I am going to be overwhelmed here. Oh, he healed as well? You can't be serious in this fight.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of my sword. Its needles that will stitch you into dust.
Holy shit, I'm dead here.
This battle I send you on. It was an honor.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon. You know, I feel like actually. You know what? I've decided. I'm gonna break my rule. I'm gonna summon myself. I'm gonna summon Tish. I'm gonna do it. I feel like it's just fair. Like, you can't have 4 allies and I only get 1. No. This is what we're gonna do. You, buddy. I don't know who you are. I've never met you. Natan, I think, joins me at when I beat my first enemy here. So we're gonna do this. Then I will summon Tish.
Don't you dare approach Mikula the Kind.
That's right.
Needle Knight Leda.
Drink this.
Dryleaf Dane and our allies.
Drink this.
Will never
Alright, let's
allow
go.
us.
I don't care. If I break the rule, it's fine. I don't care. This is fair. This is fair. All is fair.
Just as the woman said it would be. Lord of the Erdtree. Lord of Marika. You two
No, you can't summon that.
face the reckoning.
That attack is a one-shot.
You and I fighting. Tragedy this is. Mikula.
Mikela. I think more I need to worry about later. The others get summoned. Natan is here, that's good. Just, yeah, there we go. Dryleaf Dane is coming. Summon. My priority is Dryleaf Dane. Stop healing, dude. Only I can heal.
I'm sorry for speaking to you as a compatriot on the secret world of Radahn.
This is fair. This is always fair. I don't know who Radahn is, by the way. I've never met this guy, so... Also, I've never really enjoyed NPC fights in these kind of games. I remember Dark Souls 3 had an NPC fight called Half-Life. Hated that fight. Absolutely hated that fight. No.
By way of apology, I will reveal the marrow of
Alright, that's 2 down.
its needles that will stick you into death.
Is Moore dead? I guess Moore is dead. Oh, she's out of healing. Haha. Oh no, Moore is not dead. Okay.
Make the world.
Nicola the Kind will help us forget.
No healing for you, buddy. And it's over. Leda's sword. Moore has died. I don't know, like... Okay, I guess Mikola is a bad person. I thought we were following somebody kindly, you know? I don't care about breaking my rule about summoning here. Oh my god, that's not a pleasant sight. So yeah, I believe Moore is actually a kindred one. What are they called? Those bug-like creatures you find in the Scarlet Rot areas. I think he's one of them. Oh, I just realized there's a whole audience of these guys. What are these people here? Are you all Hornsent? Kind of reminds me of Demon Souls, you know? What were they called? The, Soiled Loincloth. Forgive me, teacher. I'm sorry. And Leda's over here. Damn. Leda's armor. Wait. Leda's armor? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I know what helmet she uses. It is this one, right? Yeah, this is the one she uses. I want to look like just like her. Her armor is so sexy. I think it's the Oath Seeker stuff, right? Oath Seeker stuff. That's right. I am you, Leda. And let's see what we got as a weapon. So this is Falk's. The curved sword has bleed buildup, dex and strength scaling. We got Leda's sword as well. This is a light grade sword. Strength, dex, and faith. Okay, cool. Why is it always sadness? Keep moving. I'm very concerned that the final boss we're about to face is about to whoop my ass a lot. Yeah, here we go. Oh, here we go. This is it. Alright, let me... I think I can level up? I can. Let's get Dex to 59. Level 188. Level 16 Shadow Tree Blessing. Beautiful. Alright, let's go.
My loyal blade and champion of the festival. Both your deeds will ever be praised in song. Now, the vow will be honored, and my lord brother's soul will return.
Oh, this is the place from the cinematic trailer.
So that he may be my consort.
sword.
Wait, I know those blades. It's Radahn? Wait, Radahn is the last boss fight. Oh, shit. Okay, it's Radahn, alright. Promise Consort Radahn. Jesus Christ. Alright, this is Radahn in his prime, I guess. What the shit? Oh no. What? Wow. Okay, I barely did anything to him. Alright. Honestly, quite surprised by Radahn being the boss. I was expecting some, like, Miquella, because that was definitely Miquella's voice. But I guess Miquella is watching us, maybe? Alright, I actually forgot to drink this, didn't I? Dude, that attack throws you off because he doesn't come at you directly. Wow. I'm dead, aren't I? How do you... The animation... Oh my. The animation of that is instant. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try one more time. If not, as usual, I will edit until I can at least get a phase 2, because I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some kind of phase 2 cutscene. Similar to Mesmer. So I will show that as well, obviously. But I am not doing well at all. I'm not... Yeah, this attack I need to figure out a dodge. There we go. Aha! I hit you, buddy. Ah, delayed. I came up faster than I thought. That hit me. Okay, this attack doesn't seem too bad to dodge. The meteorite themselves. They were much harder in this original fight. It's the most damage I've done. That combo did not end. I thought it ended. I'm dead. Wait, why are you not using it? What the hell? Game, read my inputs, please. Oh, shoot. Oh, phase 2. Okay. It didn't feel like 50% HP, but I guess... Is Miquella gonna come now? Oh, he's angry. It's like I can't lose to this guy twice. Holy shit, that is a...
Lord brother.
aspiring lord of the old order, if you have known sin, if you grieve for this world, then yield the path forward to us. To I, Nicola, and my promised consort, Radahn.
Damn, that was a gorgeous shot. What's happening? My frames are dropping, that's what's happening. What utter nonsense. My frames dropped so bad there. Oh, okay. LST attack. Okay. Okay, I'm actually genuinely annoyed now. The big attack, that big AoE, whatever it was, it dropped my frames like 20 or something. I could not dodge it. Alright, at least I got to see phase 2. So now I'm probably gonna, I'm definitely gonna edit 2 until I actually beat him. Phase 1 doesn't seem too bad. Like, phase 1 seems pretty easy. It's phase 2 where things become a little bit more annoying. But yeah, so yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there then.
Alright, I am going to be pulling my brother-in-arms. Or my sister-in-arms, considering my character is female. I need to find a window to be able to summon my mimic. I need a window. A nice window. Because I clearly don't have the skill. This is my window. This is my window. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Dodge! Oh. Alright. So Mimic's gonna tank, but also potentially proc bleed faster because obviously we're both using the same weapon. You know? So he already had a bleed proc on him. I can carry that one. Stagger here. Look at that, double bleed proc already and into phase 2. Come, brother. Come, sister. I'm gonna call my mimic Renala. Because why the hell not? Almost got hit by that. I confused that move with something else. I thought he was gonna do the full... No, 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 you're taking too much damage, bro. Why did you swing for me then? Okay, Mimic's getting grabbed. Problem with this is he's immune while this grab is happening, which really sucks. Another beat block. Apparently I didn't get the parry there. I just don't know how to dodge these moves. I'm so stupid. Oh. Let me just somehow alive in this. 3, 4, 5, and that I can dodge properly. Nice. Nope, grab for you. I don't want your sim hug. Grab for you. No hug. Yes. Oh, my mimic's dead. Shoot. I actually don't think I can do it. I genuinely believe I can't do this. Alright. Meteor attack number 2. 4 flasks. I wish I had my mimic here. I know I can do this with my mimic. I actually see the vision. No. No, roll. No. I need one stagger. I think he's one parry from a stagger. I'm pretty sure. Please, please, please. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, I recorded that as well. I'm so happy. It's not a... Oh my god. Oh my god. Remembrance of a bitch boy and his Barbie twink. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know I broke my rule about not summoning. Wait, you died here, right? You died here, right? Yeah. Screw you. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I have been sitting at this boss for a week. This is the hardest FromSoftware boss. My biggest wall. I believe I could do it without summoning, because I've actually managed to get him down to like maybe 5 hits without summoning. But yeah, I don't care anymore. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I summoned and I got through it. I don't feel happiness. I feel relief. So much relief. The fact that I managed to beat 90% of the Remembrance bosses in this DLC without summoning is more than enough to make me happy. I don't care that I had to summon here. Screw this stupid-ass boss. Easily one of the worst bosses in this expansion. I don't like this boss design at all. It's just visual. Like, okay, I'm going to tell you everything once I see what happens here now. Where is the Grace? No, those are my runes, which I don't need. So I believe this is the human flesh gate that we saw in the cinematic trailer. This is where Marika started her order, right? So am I supposed to go towards it? This is Enir-Ilim? Enir-Ilim? I don't know how you say it. You guys do not know how relieved I am. I don't feel happy at all. I didn't enjoy the boss fight, so I don't feel happy beating it. But you will notice I didn't use Moonveil. Oh, there's something over here. Maybe... Okay, there's... Touch memory. I mean, dude, that's your half-brother. I mean... Is that it? Don't tell me that's it.
I'll make the world a gentler place.
Yeah, so I actually watched a lot of lore videos between the... during the week it took me to beat him. Circuit of Light. Okay. The Circle of Light, which adorned Miquella's head as he returned in divine aspect. It has begun to fade into nothingness, slightly boost intelligence, faith, and arcane, while also boosting the power of Miquella's light. This circle was to be the very foundation upon which Miquella's Age of Compassion, or Age of Compassion, okay, so like Rani's is the Age of Stars, I believe, would be built should it have ever come to pass. So the thing is, I don't think Miquella's a truly evil person, but I think the way he wanted to go about his Age of Compassion was stripping people of their will, their ability to do whatever they wanted, like, you know, their choice, so, which is not a good thing, right? So I don't believe Miquella is a bad person. I just think that the way they were handling the situation was bad. Remembrance of Radahn, fuck you, all right? Fuck this boss. This is not a good boss. In their childhood, Miquella saw in Radahn a lord, his strength and his kindness that stood in stark contrast with their afflicted selves. And so Miquella made his heartfelt wish that Radahn would one day be his king consort. I'm actually so yeah. As I said, I've been watching a lot of lore videos because at this point I knew that I was at the end of the game, so there was nothing much left in terms of spoilers. So just to kind of make me feel like I'm not losing my mind, I wanted to really catch up on the story. And I think for the most part, Miquella's story, I found it to be quite disappointing. I was a little disappointed by the direction it took Miquella's story. I was hoping he'd have a much bigger presence in the DLC aside from the very end. But I absolutely love the lore about Marika, the Horn Scent, and Mesmer, and all these characters. Like, even Romana, who has a very small bit of lore, but I love it. It is so good. Learning that Marika has a very valid reason for her the war she waged against the Horn Scent was incredible. I really, really enjoyed it. But yeah, I think I end this DLC with a level 17 Scattertree Blessing and a level 8 Revered Spirit Ash. I think you need 4. Yeah, I have 3 of these, so you need 4 for this. Interesting. I believe the max level is level 20, I think? I'm not sure. How many runes I get? 500,000. Honestly, I'm gonna definitely use a Lava Tier again, because while I do enjoy the parry build, it's not my favorite kind of playstyle. So yeah, I think that's the end of the DLC. So what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be a pretty long section, so you guys can skip it, but this is going to be my overall review or quick thoughts about the DLCs. I'm actually gonna go to the Cathedral because I want to go to the coffin where I can copy a remembrance, and therefore I don't miss out, because I do want to score all the remembrance bosses in this. I will also score the Golden Hippopotamus and Bale, because even though they're not remembrance bosses, you know, they deserve it, right? But yeah, first things first I want to mention is the fight. I got so desperate trying to beat Radahn without a summon, that is. I respec twice. So I tried using Moonveil for a good chunk of time. I think for the I don't remember when my last video came out. I think my last video came out almost a week ago. So if it's been a week, then Radahn took me about a week. For the first 4 days, I tried sticking with my Moonveil build, but I tried like different armor sets. I tried using Rogier's armor set because it buffs the power of the Transient Moonlight skill. I think each piece boosted by 2%, so overall it's like a 10% boost or something. I was just kind of trying to find anything and everything that would give me a damage buff, but it did not help. I could get to phase 2 pretty consistently, but phase 2 was just overwhelming for me. It was very difficult to get past it. Then I respec using a Lava Tier into a Bonk build. So I actually tried using the I believe it's the God. Yeah, the Giant Crusher, this one right here. So I used the Giant Crusher with RKR rather than Resolve. I hate this playstyle. It's not for me, honestly. I tried this and I tried the Guts Greatsword as well. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here with Lion's Claw. I just don't enjoy this playstyle. It's not for me. It's a very effective way to play, but it's not my preferred playstyle. So I decided to, yeah, you know what? I don't enjoy it. I'm going to respec. And then on YouTube, I think this was like 2 days ago, I saw this YouTuber, I forget the name, but they had this very fun parry build with using the using this buckler shield parry and using the backhand curve sword, which is a new weapon in this DLC. Now, normally with this weapon, you can actually just a single weapon can be dual wielded, and you can get this kind of cool playstyle, and you can use this Asher War, which looks awesome. But this is meant to be used like a parry build, and you can parry a lot of Radahn's attacks, and I really quite enjoyed it. And I was consistently getting Radahn to phase 2 and to about 30%, 20% of his health left, but I would always take too much damage. I could not consistently dodge his the meteorite follow-up attack, you know, when there's a bunch of clones coming. It just threw me off so much. A lot of bright flashes and stuff. So I decided, you know what? Today I said, you know what? I'm going to record and I'm going to summon. I have had enough of this to the point where I'm going to summon. And what you saw was my third fight with a summon, with a Mimic. And I won. I realized that the Mimic, even though I can't parry, because I have a bleed weapon. Really, dude? You know what? I want to try this stuff. No, get your ass over here. I'm going to kill you because I want you to realize what a big mistake you made. No. Really? Yeah, sit down. I defeated Radahn. Consort Radahn. Now, I know some people out there will say, oh, you didn't beat him fair and square. I don't give a shit. I don't mind. Alright, I killed your brother. Where are you? I don't mind using summons. I got to the main game, the base game, completely using summons. Mimics and Tish and Jellyfish Friend and all that stuff. So I have no problem. I'm not one of those, you know, elitists who think that if you summon, you've suddenly not played the game the fair way. Yes, I admit that summoning does make the game easier. Don't get me wrong. And I freely admit that I needed the help against Radahn. So, but I will say I beat 90% of the bosses without summoning. Actually, I beat Hippopotamus without summoning. I did summon Egon for Bale, but that's because Egon is easily the best NPC from a Souls-like game has had. I don't want to say every FromSoftware game because Armored Core 6 exists, and that game just has some of the best characters ever. But I digress. So, with that said, let's go through my thoughts about the DLC. I think this DLC is phenomenal. I genuinely think this is a fantastic DLC. Easily the best FromSoftware Souls-like DLC. Beating out the Ring City for me. The Ring City was previously my favorite DLC. I really enjoyed it because of the quality of the bosses. Midir, Gale. Half-Light kind of sucked, but Midir and Gale more than made up for it. So yeah, the map I think is really cool. I do feel though, for that there are a few empty places. Like I feel like they exist solely for environmental and story purposes, but nothing out really in terms of rewards, which is not a bad thing per se. But in a game where, like, if you look at the base map, right? If you look at this map, 90% of this map, there's always a reason to explore something. You know, there's always a reason to go somewhere and you'll get something worthwhile. If it's not for your build, you can use it for another build, right? Even the Consecrated Snowfield, which I think is a very shitty section of the map, it still has a few cool things. Like it has obviously the Apostate Derelict, it has the Yulu and External. You know, this place is the way you go to the Erdtree through Ordina, and this is also how you can get to Mog's Palace by using the portal. I believe it's over here somewhere. But yeah, this area, I feel like some areas were too empty. For example, I found the Abyss, the forest over here, atmospherically amazing, but a little too empty, you know, until you obviously get to the Man's Hall, then things become incredible. The Finger Ruins also, the Ria and Deo, both are pretty empty for the most part. So again, they look cool, but you just go there for a quest. That's it. And the quest is awesome. It involves one of my favorite bosses in this DLC. But even a place, for example, like Marika's home over here, Shaman Village, it's got a very cool lore significance, obviously, but otherwise there's not really much going on here. But otherwise, I love the Shadowkeep. The Shadowkeep on its own connects you to like 5 places. Through the Shadowkeep, you get access to the ancient ruins of Rao. You get access to, this area, the Scadu View and the Chalice. You get access to the Hinterlands and Marika's village. You get access to the lower section of the ruins of Unte, which leads you to, I believe it leads you to this place over here, the Whipping Hut and stuff. And it also leads you to the Darklight Catacombs, which directly leads you to the Abyss, which is where you can fight, Midra. And then this place also leads you to, I believe it's over here somewhere. The Scatter Avatar fight. Like, this single area leads you to... How many remembrances is that? Like 4 remembrance bosses. You have Mesmer here. You have Gaius, that's 2. Scatter Avatar 3. Midra 4. Ramana 5. And technically Meter as well because of the Hinterland. So 6 remembrance bosses are linked with this single place. I love the Shadowkeep. I think this was awesome. I love the Ancient Ruins of Rao. Very cool looking place. Hinterlands are very gorgeous but a little empty, as I said. This place was a cool gameplay twist. Very stealth based kind of stuff. I liked that a lot. I loved the Jagged Peak. Holy shit. Just visual awesomeness. And obviously the Bale fight exists over here. The Cerulean Coast was also very pretty, and also Caro's Hidden Grave, which is like a red version of the Cerulean Cove. Just overall great stuff here. So the overall, and oh yeah, Belurat. I can't forget Belurat and Castle Ensis. Great stuff, great stuff. The music, phenomenal. I think in terms of overall music, my favorite was definitely Belurat. I love the music here. And my favorite boss fight music has to go to Consort Radahn Phase 2 particularly. Like, even though I hate the fight, the music is fantastic. So, what else? What else? What else? So I think that's good for the map. Oh yeah, one big disappointment about the map though. The overworld bosses suck. There were 3 Ghost Flame Dragons. All of them suck. I don't like fighting the overworld dragons from the base game, and they suck here as well. There were also 3 ulcerated tree spirits. They're some of the worst enemy mobs in the base game, and they still suck here. There's actually 1 Falling Star Beast over here in the hinterlands. Again, not a fun fight. Don't give a shit about it. And also obviously the furnace golems, the big wicker man looking things. They look cool, but they are a very tedious fight. They're not fun to fight at all. So they're obviously worth fighting because they drop the crystal physics or whatever, the crystal tiers you can use for your physics, and obviously one of the best one, which I was using in my build over here, which was the enhanced guard counter, is found in this DLC. It's essentially Sekiro at that point. So but yeah, otherwise the overall bosses sucked. And speaking of ulcerated tree spirits, the Shadowkeep area, this submerged flooded area, which you can clear the flooding off, there's this cool moment where you first enter it, and as you're jumping across the different sections of the rooftops, you see the shadows submerged in the water, and it starts breaking trees down. And I was like, oh shit, we're gonna fight something here once we, drain the water, or we're going to go to some place where it finally, arises from the water and we get to fight it, And when you do drain the water, it's 2 ulcerated tree spirits. Do you know how disappointed I was? That's like the biggest cop-out I've ever seen. Like, that's very disappointing. So I didn't like that at all. I did not like that at all. Very big cop-out in my opinion. Not a fan. Most of the dungeons were pretty fun. They follow the similar level design where you clear a floor, take an elevator down to the next floor, clear that floor, go down another elevator, and you do this about 3 times, fight the boss. But they were pretty fun. They're not like an offense in their existence. Nothing game changing, but they were fun, definitely. So yeah, as I said, also the lore for some of the dungeons like Bonnie Jail, and there's also another one over here, Bellerad Jail. Yeah, really cool stuff. The fact that we learned that the Jar people are actually Marika's people, kind of forced into these things, is pretty intense. So that's the map. Overall, a fantastic map. And I think now it's time for bosses. So, let me go to the DLC stuff. Yeah, here we go. So there's 10 remembrances in the DLC, and there's obviously the Golden Hippopotamus and the Bale fight. So first up, Dancing Lion. Solid 6 out of 10. I think it's a fine boss fight. I think the music is great. It looks amazing, but the camera is atrocious, and when it switches to its elements, it can become very chaotic, especially the storm element. During the storm element, it can sometimes spawn a lightning bolt off camera behind you, so when I'm trying to dodge, I can roll into it, which kind of sucks. I think the lightning bolt should always spawn within the camera so that I can see where the threat is coming from. So 6 out of 10, it's a fine boss. Relana, visually amazing. Music is incredible. The moveset looks phenomenal. The animation is extremely well done, especially phase 2 when she gets the moon sword and the fire sword. The arena is very boring. The fact that she has no dialogue, no cutscene, is a big shame. And this is actually another big criticism of the DLC. So many bosses don't get cutscenes, and I feel like they should. So how many bosses got cutscene? This one got a cutscene. This guy got a cutscene. This guy got a cutscene, and Midra got a cutscene. I feel like Relana should have got one. I feel like Romana should have got one, and I feel like some of these should have deserved it. Like they're like so cool in the designs. Like the fact that she's the sister of Renala, and that's it. We don't really get to know much about her, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna give this boss a 7. I think it's it's a very good boss fight. But I do feel like her combos can go on for a bit too long, and I found it difficult to get an opening. I believe this boss is actually very easy if you parry her, but I suck at parrying, so 7 out of 10 for me. Again, this is my opinion. You guys can agree, disagree, but for me, 7 out of 10. Petrusa Knight, initially quite a throw-off because his combos are very slow. Like, his attacks have massive delays. Very Market-esque in that sense. But once I figured it out, this boss is an easy 8 out of 10. I think it's a very good fight. I really enjoyed it. The design is also very unique, right? solid 8 out of 10 for me. Commander Gaius, okay. I'm gonna say something. I think this boss is actually a lot of fun, except for his charge attack, because the hitbox of that charge attack is bullshit. And in that sense, this boss is a lot like Millennia, because Millennia is a fantastic boss, except for Waterfall Dance. So I'm gonna give Gaius right now in his current state a 6, but if you can somehow improve the charge attack, like I hope maybe they can make the hitbox a bit more forgiving, then I would give this guy a solid, like a 7. I think it's actually a really fun fight. It's pretty easy to dodge most of his attacks. The charge attack is the only thing I could never consistently dodge, because I would dodge the first part, but then I get hit by the backside, which feels stupid to me. It doesn't feel intuitive. So 6 out of 10 for me. Scattertree Avatar. It's actually a very fun fight. I know it's like a gimmick, you know. It's got 3 phases, and if you get a critical hit at the end of the first and second phase, it makes the second and third phase easier because it loses like what 30% of its health. It looks cool. You're basically fighting a sentient sunflower, and I think that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna give this boss another. I'm gonna give this actually an 8 out of 10. I think it's a really fun fight. I really enjoyed this. Ramana. Okay, this is where things go up in quality. This is a 9 out of 10. I love this fight. Now, I will say this. I did go into this fight, I would say slightly over leveled. I think this is supposed to be one of the earlier fights in the game, based on how quickly I beat her. But she is a beautiful design. Easily my favorite boss design in this entire DLC. Very reminiscent of Quelaag and Nakja from Dark Souls 1 and 2. You know, this beautiful woman fused to like a insect bug, right? But the fact that she created the Scarlet Rot, but hers is quite unique from Millennia's, because Millennia's genuinely looks like a rot, but this looks more beautiful. This is like something very pretty to look at. The moveset is a lot of fun. It's very intuitive to dodge. The music is great. Yeah, I love it. This is a very Dark Souls X boss. This felt like a Dark Souls 3 boss fight. 9 out of 10 for me. Really fun fight. I love this. Midra. Alright, here we go. Midra is the best boss in the entirety of Elden Ring, and for me is now one of my top 5 bosses in the entirety of FromSoftware Souls bosses. I'm not including Armored Core 6, but yeah, and I'm not including Sekiro, but for Souls games. I played at Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring, so obviously not the biggest pool. And Demon Souls, yes, I played Demon Souls on PS5. But this is easily in my top 5. I think the best boss that FromSoftware has made in a Souls game is Gale. Slave Knight Gale from Dark Souls 3's second DLC. Midra is second. I love this fight. I think the dialogue is incredible. I think the cutscene is amazing. I think the music is phenomenal. It's so creepy. The moveset is so much fun to dodge, and it's so intuitive. I love it. Great boss fight. 10 out of 10 boss fight. 10 out of 10. I would love to fight this boss again and again and again and again and again. I just love it. Like these 2 fights here, I would love to fight them again all the time. Meter. I'm going to give Meter a 9 out of 10. I think it's a phenomenal boss. It looks so incredible. Like the lighting and the presentation is fantastic. 90% of the moves are really fun to dodge. The only move I don't find too much fun to dodge is if you're next to her, she can do this like creepy crab crawl where she crawls towards you. And this can hit you like 4 or 5 times in very quick succession. So it feels a little difficult to dodge. Essentially, you want to avoid being next to her, near her fingers, if you want to avoid that attack coming out. But aside from that, this fight is fantastic. The music is great, the moveset looks awesome, the design is spectacular. 9 out of 10 for me. Mesmer is another incredible boss. This boss is incredible. Like, easy 9 out of 10 for me. 9.5 actually, almost a 10. The design is phenomenal. Mesmer's lore is so sad and it's so good. The arena is a little disappointing. You know, I wish it was a bit more unique. You know, that's one thing I will say about a lot of these bosses, that the arenas are a bit more interesting. This guy's feels a bit of a letdown. It's not as bad as Rellana's, don't get me wrong. Rellana's is literally a square, but his is like a dark circle, so. But the design is awesome. The moveset is phenomenal. The phase 2 part of the fight is fantastic. 9 out of 10 for me. The reason I'm not giving him a 10 out of 10 is I feel like some of his animations can lead to a false sense of security. I felt like a lot of times he had ended his combo based on the animation, and then he would pull out like 2 more moves and I would get hit. So obviously that's something you can get used to, you can learn, but I just feel like, intuitively it didn't feel intuitive that his combos hadn't ended. So for me it's a 9.5. It's like a 0.5, it's like a small petty grievance, you would say. Phenomenal fight. Absolutely worth the hype that he got. And then Consort Radahn and Mikola. Okay, I don't want to be biased and too harsh in this fight, because obviously I spent a week trying to beat him, and I finally had to cave in and use a summon, which kind of sucked, but I don't give a shit. This fight is going to be I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 5, yeah. Phase 1, for the most part, is pretty good. The only move I don't like is the cross slash. It's a very quick 1-2. And if you dodge the first part, you will always get hit by the second part. I do not know a way to dodge this. I've actually seen a couple of YouTubers try to fight this, stop this combo. And the way they dodge it is by parrying the first part of the attack. So I feel like that isn't intuitive. There's this YouTuber I want to name, Ongbal. He's one of the best FromSoftware players I've seen. Like, this guy can no-hit. He no-hit this boss. I don't know how, but he did it. And the way he did it is he parried the first part of the move, and then the second part he'd roll through. And then the third follow-up is pretty easy to dodge as well. But I feel like that's a bit strange, right? That you need to have a shield or a parry-based moveset to dodge it. If you don't have it, you're just screwed, right? So yeah, I don't like that move. But otherwise, phase 1 for the most part is fine. The music is great, and the arena is beautiful. And then the second phase, the music is god tier. Probably the best boss music in the entirety of Elden Ring. The design is mostly pretty cool. I actually like how Mikola looks on top of Radahn. But I will say that the golden hair can get in the way if you end up behind him, because it's actually pretty hard to see. But this is where the moveset takes a big dumpster. If you have epilepsy, you cannot fight this boss, because you're repeatedly getting flashbanged. Like, it's like somebody's playing Call of Duty and chucking flashbangs, just flashbang after flashbang after flashbang, because now every attack that was in phase 1 is followed up by a quick light beam from the ground, and it is just frustrating. It is frustrating. This boss made me use 2 larval tears. I went from my old reliable, my Moonveil build, which I've been using from the base game throughout this entire journey, to a bonk build, and finally to a parry build, and then finally a parry build using my summon, just so I can bleed much faster, and it worked. So I'm gonna give this boss a 5 out of 10. Who knows, maybe in the future I might be a bit more lenient and maybe give it a 6, but for right now it's a 5. It is definitely the worst boss in the DLC. Remembrance boss, that is. Let me count the Golden Hippopotamus. So the Golden Hippopotamus is going to be a 5 out of 10 as well. It's an average fight. It looks cool. It's a very interesting design. Seeing a hippo fuse with a porcupine is awesome. But I think the hitbox is a little strange, and it's just not a really memorable fight. And also the thing is, you actually can find multiple hippopotamuses in the overworld. I found 4 of them. It's similar to the Red Wolf of Radagon. You fight the Red Wolf of Radagon in Raya Lucaria as a boss, and you can also find like 3 or 4 of them in the overworld as well. So, and then finally, Bale is, in my opinion, tied for the best dragon that FromSoftware has made. It's a easy, like, 10 out of 10 fight. That fight is incredible. Previously, my favorite dragon was Placidus Sax. But having thought about it now for like 2 weeks, I think Bale easily matches him. I think some people will say Bale is the best, but the reason I give Placidus Sax that tie is because the lore for both of them is incredible. And Placidus Sax's move, where he shuts the music off, his own music, because he's about to slam a lightning bolt into the ground to create a nuke, is so good. It is so good. So for that very reason, I will put them both on tie. Midir is a close second. Like, Bale is an incredible fight. Egon is fantastic. Curse you, Bale! Just phenomenal voice acting. Easy 10 out of 10. Great stuff. And the thing is also, I know for a fact I can do that fight without summoning as well. It just seems like a moveset that that seems very instinctive to dodge. You can learn it in like 2 or 3 attempts pretty easily. And also I like the fact that you can hit Bale's head and also his missing leg as a weak point, which I think is a really smart touch. But I loved how you can see 2 of Placidus Sax's heads still stuck to Bale's back. He's missing a wing. He attacks you with like the bones protruding from the wing. In phase 2, he literally is so angry he summons wings out of lightning, which I think is holy shit. Yeah, that's it. That's metal. Alright, so it started raining, so there'll be a small edit here because I just want to make sure, in case there was a power cut, I didn't lose the recording because it's been pretty long. This is going to be a pretty long video. But yeah, that's overall all the bosses. And so yeah, overall, I think this has been a fantastic experience. By the way, if you guys just want to see what I was using against Radahn, I was using the Blood Backhand plus 25, so I give it a Blood Affinity, and the Buckler Shield. Then I was using Rellana's armor because it's gorgeous, and I was using this talisman, the Dragon Crest, Golden Braid, which helped me negate some of the holy damage that Radahn deals, and Crimson Seed Talisman, just because I wanted to get the maximum efficiency from my healing. You might notice that I have Flame, Gimme Strength, and Golden Vow. That was because during the Bonk build I tried using them as well, but eh. So with that said, pretty long thoughts, but you guys obviously can skip it. But if you guys enjoyed this series, for the most part I did. I will say 90% of the journey I really enjoyed. It just really sucked that it took me so long to beat Radahn, but I'm finally happy that I got through him. I can definitely see myself replaying this game again. I only have one save file. Oh yeah, fun fact. Before I hit I started fighting Radahn, my playtime for this entire save file was 76 hours. So that's the base game and the DLC. I know it's not a lot of time. I know a lot of people have like 100 plus hours, but for me it's 76 hours. After the DLC, if I go to system, it is now 83 hours. That seems wrong. Because my Steam in-game time is different. I know for a fact that I spent about, I would say, close to 12 hours on Radahn over the course of the week. Every day I would give like maybe up to 7 or 8 attempts. So that's about 50 plus attempts I've had on Radahn, which is easily the hardest boss I've faced. Prior to Radahn, the boss that took me the most attempts was Rellana, and before that was the Fire Giant. Even Millennia wasn't that difficult for me, but again, yeah, so. Alright, I think that's it. So, long thoughts. I want to end this game first rise. You know what? I want to end it at the first rise. I want to end this in a place where I can oh wait, this is not the right place. I want to sit in a place where I can take a shit on Mikkel and Radahn. But yeah, I will say lore-wise, I was kind of disappointed by Mikkel and Radahn's kind of thing. But yeah, I definitely do want to do another playthrough of this game at some point on my own. I've actually decided what I want to use. I really want to use, where is the weapon? Yeah, the Darkmoon Great Sword. I think it's a gorgeous weapon. But I also want to do a playthrough with this one, Rellana's Twin Blades. They just look so much fun to use. Alright, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you guys did, do show your support below. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.